graph. So the graph will show the profitability of any firm. So look at the curve graph. Look at the graph we have here. This is the unit of output produced. We have the total cost and the total revenue. So for the total cost, at this point, where both curve meets, we call it break-even point. Break-even. It means the firm. When the firm starts, in the course of you starting your firm, definitely your cost will be above your revenue. That's what is happening here. But still, we're not talking about loss. We're talking about break-even of profit. Do you get my point? That's why I'm not making any analysis or reference to these 4 points. So the first point is at OB. At OB, the total revenue and total cost curve meet at this point. This point is what we call the break-even point. So when you check your total cost and when you check your curve for revenue and cost, they're going to meet at certain points. That point they meet means that the firm is not making more revenue than cost. That means the total cost made by that firm is the same as the total revenue. Because it's a curve, they have to meet one way or the other. So when they meet, it means the firm has break even. So the first break-even point is at OB. Do you get the point? So as the firm moves in the course of increasing its output towards OC, the output has increased to OC, right? So what happens here? The cost lies above, the revenue lies above the total cost. So it's showing that as soon as the firm increases its output, it starts enjoying economies of scale. So this is profit maximization.
So the TR is equal to the
here or here. Okay. At the first stage, you started your firm, you started your production. But we don't want to talk about loss. But if the firm starts production, in the course of you starting, you might not make profit immediately. So as time goes on, when you start increasing your output, you should start enjoying the economies of scale. And if you are enjoying the economies of scale, then your cost of production should start falling. Okay, so let's look at the graph here. At OB, the cost and the total revenue curve meet at this point. That means at this point, the total revenue equals to the total cost at this point. So the firm is not making a loss nor a profit. The firm has break even. Do you get that? Now, going forward to OC, towards OC, the output has increased. Yes or no? The output has increased towards OC. At the same time, what happens to the revenue? The revenue has what? Increased than the cost. Do you get it? Look at your revenue. The revenue has increased and the cost is what? It's falling. Why? Because output has increased. So as your output increases, your total revenue should increase and your cost should go to fall. So at this point, the cost starts falling. From here, the cost rises there at the break-even. The cost is linked up to the revenue. But afterwards, what happens? The total revenue, the total cost starts falling, and the total revenue starts increasing. So at that point, that your total revenue starts increasing, you are witnessing economies of scale. Because at that point in time, your total cost has started falling. The profit maximization is in place. So this is your profit maximization at this point, because your total revenue is above your total cost. Then you continue to produce. At OD, what happens at OD? At OD, the curve also meets again. This is when the firm will start thinking of producing an extra unit. Do you get it? At OD, you are breaking even again. So what will the firm do? The firm will start thinking of increasing its output extra. Because you are producing the output, the highest you could reach is this. So whatever you produce outside here is an extra. Do you get it? At OB, it's breaking because the total revenue and total cost is the same. At OC, the firm starts making profit. This is the point of profit maximization where we are talking about. At OC. At OD, where the firm will have used all its resources, it's break even. So what can the firm do? It has to produce an extra unit of output. And this is where we have to talk about making an extra amount of money from that output, from that extra output. That is where we have to talk about the rule of MC equals to MR. So now this takes us to the marginal cost and the marginal revenue curve. At OA, what happens? The marginal cost and the marginal revenue meet at this point. MR equals to what? MC at OA. So the firm is fine within this range because it has incurred costs at the same time incurred extra revenue. So it's still profit maximization because you have produced extra units. And when you have produced extra units, you have to incur an extra cost. That extra cost is what we call MC, marginal cost. So when your marginal cost equals your marginal revenue, it's still profit maximization because you have left breaking. Is it clear? So what happens afterwards? There's going to be a stage the firm will produce more extra that the cost will rise above the revenue. Then we can talk about these economies of scale. Producing extra unit has made you to incur more cost. So at OC, what happens at OC? Profit is not sufficient anymore because the firm has incurred more cost than the revenue it makes for the extra unit of output. This is the output. The extra units. At OA is fine. There's profit maximization. But going to OC, your MR has fallen. So the MC has rise above the MR. That means profit is now more sufficient. Is the graph clear? Here, we're talking about profit maximization. Profit maximization will occur when your total revenue is above the total cost. Well, at that point, the both meet, your total cost and your total revenue meet, is what we call the break-even. So, from this graph, we have two break-evens at OB and at OD. At OD is the highest output we produce as a firm. Anything beyond this means what? An extra unit, taking us to marginal. So if you are producing an extra unit of output, you will incur an extra cost, which is marginal cost. So if your marginal cost is because your marginal revenue, you are still in profit maximization. Do you get it? If your marginal cost is the same as your marginal revenue, you are still in profit maximization. That is the rule. But anything above it, like at OC, your marginal cost has increased above the marginal revenue. The profit is no more sufficient. Any questions about the graph? Is it clear?